When drawing realism, there are a lot of different tools that you can use for blending your pencil marks to create realistic shading. And I do have three that I do use, and the odds are is you probably have the third one on the list. So I've laid down just a little bit of graphite so we have a starting point with each one of these so I can show you what it looks like when we blend them out. And the first tool is a pretty common one. This is called a blending stump. And it's just kind of like a tightly wound piece of paper, I think. And while this already has some graphite on it, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that in this area, you can start to see that a lot of those pencil marks will sort of go away. And it's creating a lot nicer, even tone to this whole area of graphite. The other cool thing is once you get some graphite on these, you don't even necessarily need to already have graphite down on the paper since it's on your tool already. And I use this a lot of times just by itself. And you can see I'm able to make some nice sort of smooth marks with just this and adding no extra graphite at all. And then second on the list is a makeup sponge. And this gets the nice big areas. And you can see that how much smoother that's actually creating this entire area of graphite than say the blending stump. But the blending stump is a bit more precise than something like the makeup sponge. Now there's the pointy end, but even whenever I use that, it's very soft. So it's hard to get that type of line out of the blending stump. Now you can see right here that will get me a much softer, sort of smoother, more even tone than the blending stump, but the blending stump will let me get a little bit more precise. And like I said, the blending stumps will come in a lot of different sizes. But you can also use things like the side of the makeup sponge and get really, really kind of smooth gradients, which I find super helpful. And then the last one on the list that you probably already have, or at least I hope you do in the Western world, is toilet paper. Toilet paper is by far my most favorite tool to blend with because you don't always need something to be super smooth. And in fact, sometimes makeup sponges will make things look unrealistic because it's too smooth. And toilet paper, I find, does a great job at kind of being the in-between of blending stumps and makeup sponges. So I can still get a big area here. I can still use this to create your different lines and shapes, though all three, when used in conjunction, are really going to help take your shading and blending to a whole new level. So let me know what you prefer, and happy drawing.